ready?
Create a post to trial for a team.
Meet new players along the way.
Find the perfect team to suit you.
Sign your first contract.
Play your first competitive game. Grow your following and build your legacy. Virtual Pro Gaming available on iOS and Android.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the VPG Esports premiere. My name is George Overton and we're here for match day number 3 of game week number 2, and we're here for the first game of the day, Capricarolesque versus Relentless. Should be an absolutely fantastic game. And, well, we're just about 5 minutes away from kickoff now. Hopefully you've all had a lovely Wednesday off between, obviously, match day 2 and match day 3. And we're here for the final fixtures of the weekend. Well, we have got a couple of banger games coming up for you with PMI versus Talk coming up at about 9:15 UK time. Let's have a quick look at the lineups before we get into the tables and everything like that and see where everybody is standing. We've got Capricarolesque in there with Relentless. France versus France. It's a pretty massive game. Wisser in goal. We've got a right back and a left back this time, so no 3 at the back formation for Capricarolesque. We've got Halim RSS. We've got Shushi and Yunkai at the centre back roles. And we've got Ramarino at the left back role, or Ramanino, should I say. The CDM is Warren SG. The centre mids are FWiz IX and Capone 17X. We've got Pulgish at the cam with B Social and Stefano in the striker roles for Capricarolesque. 8th in the table as it stands. Not bad at all. I think it's safe to say that France had a very, very good week 1 in the Esports Premier, but they've dropped off a little bit. As you can see, Relentless currently sitting in 19th, so it's a big gap between the two sides playing today, but you already know, we always have a look into it. Have a look into the matches and make sure they're never boring for you guys. This should be a fantastic match. France versus France. There's a lot of pride on the line to see who is going to be the pride of France, so to speak. Relentless, on the other hand, they are going with the 3 at the back formation with 2 CDMs, left and right mid, a cam, and 2 strikers. So we've got Zinni in goal with Harwood, Saint Toonsey, and Cafu at the centre back roles. We've got Pecho, Crazy L6L at the CDM role with Shaz, Pocho at the wide men roles. Nox Rafa at cam, Jay, and Sentinel at striker. Some very good lineups there. For you, ladies and gentlemen, it should be a banger of a game. Again, we're starting in about 3 minutes' time, as long as everything goes to plan. Now let's move on to the league table and look at how things stand currently. Prolific, absolutely on top so far in the league. Currently 26 points out of 10 games played. 2 draws and still unbeaten. The only team in the league that is still unbeaten. A massive, massive task to do that out of 10 games. An incredibly competitive league. Probably the top league in all of esports right now. These are the best teams around the world, all inside 126-man league. Thunder AUK in the second position. Fenerbahce moving up to 3rd after a good match the other day. You can see here, they lost 2-0 against Noctem, unfortunately, in that match. Noctem currently in 15th, so, you know, they're still trying their absolute best to climb their way up the table. Savena Zvezda in 4th, PMI in 5th, who we will see later. 5th versus 6th, PMI versus Talk. One mind. They have 2 games in hand against the top team in the league, Prolific, but they have lost a game now, so they have lost since we last saw them. I'm just scanning up and down the the round of 9 to see if I can spot where they are, but my eyes are eluding me as of right now. They probably didn't play. That is why they have the 2 games at hand. But let's get on to the second table. We're running out of time. NUI 1, Larila 1, Bordalona 1, Cervena 3, Flow Up 1, Classic Football 0. That must have been a good game, I'm sure. Fenerbahce 5, Granville 2, Real Sociedad 0, Thunder AUK 2, Prolific 2, PCS 0, Talk 3, Italian Tigers 1, Ultra Instinct 3, VFL Esports 0, PMI Esports 2, AD Oliverenzi 1, Digital Sports 3, Noctem FG 0, and surely this has got to be a typo. Hyper Spirit 21, Relentless 15. I think that might be the time of their game, potentially. But, I mean, that would be a very crazy scoreline indeed. Moving on to the top scorers and top assists currently in the league. LN Robbins sitting on top. The British man. 9 goals, the Britsman. Stefanio with 8. We're going to see him play in the opening match today. Reborn Pluga with 5 assists from the nation of France. He is going to be on top form in this opening game. As you can see, still very tight inside the 10th to 5th of the top scorers. Only 2 goals separates them, so plenty of time for anybody to step up. But that top 4 all on 8 goals, and then LN Robbins just about manages to close that gap with the 9. And the top assists, lots of 2s and 3s. SJ Clay's in there, Dubacks, Joe Kitchen, and Fordyce Nashaw's in there as well. Plenty of familiar faces, familiar names. But I think the players should just about be ready to get underway with their game. The invite has been sent out. Let me have a quick look. Oh, okay, the players are having to get back into their positions. So we'll come back over here and we'll have a quick look at what is going on with the team. So obviously there's a few differences in tactics, in formations between the 2 French sides. Relentless opting for that 3-2, well, I guess it's 3-5-1, I guess, or 3-4-1-2, either or, with the cam roll, the 2 strikers, and then on the other side of things, it is the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, probably, for Capricarolesque. We've spoken about this before. It's usually the 3 at the back, the 5 at the back, tactics that are very meta this year. Oh, sorry, last year in pro clubs, but this year we're starting to see some 4-1-2-1-2 narrows pop up. I know that Richard Buckley, good friends, posted a few TikToks about this kind of stuff, about the formations, what kind of tactics and stuff like that. I know VPG have posted plenty of videos on the YouTube about, you know, what the best way to set up your player and stuff like that is. But I guess it's always down to what you're comfortable with, what your team are comfortable with. But Capricarolesque will have to see how they get on with this. What I guess a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. It could be something else. But either way, looks like the teams are ready. They are into game. So let's head on over and let's see who is going to be picking up the 3 points tonight. Will it be Capricarolesque or will it be Relentless? France versus France. Let's get into it. Okay, so the players making their way onto the pitch, making their way into their set positions, and we are moments away from kickoff. Here we go. Capricarolesque are going to be in the white, and Relentless are going to be in the red. Shaz down this right-hand side. Moving the ball inwards towards Rafa. Petiohu regains the ball for his team. QQ plays it infield, but Wizix manages to cut it out. Warren, Capone now on the ball, moving it forward. Pulgish back to Warren. The ball just moving through the midfield right now for Capricarolesque in the New Zealand away kit. Stefanio. Back towards Polgish, trying to break down this Relentless defence. And the defender's Relentless there. Great clearance there from Tooney. Ball played over the top, out wide towards Romaninho. Goes back to Polgish once again, and Crazy with the tackle. Falls kindly to Carcass. And Rafa gets the ball clear. And that is a lovely ball all the way to Sentinel. He's got pace. He's got time. Lovely ball roll. Scoop turn. 2 is... Oh, Wissam with the save. That was a golden opportunity there for Relentless to take the lead. A lovely clearance. But unable to capitalise. Polgish. Ball forward to Stefanio. And cleared away. Will it go out into touch? Sentinel has done well. The tackle from Shushi keeps the ball in. Just need to get the team sheets up. I think it's Stefanio. No, sorry, it is... Okay, so Relentless are in the red. Ah, awful timing from me. Relentless are in the red, and Capricarolesque are in the white. Polgish, the cam. Now into touch for a corner kick here for Relentless. Ball played in by Polgish. Back to Shushi. Shaz can clear the ball away. Capone. From Mourinho. For anybody that is still unaware, Capricarolesque attacking left to right. And Relentless attacking right to left. So the other striker, as far as I'm aware, for Relentless is Jay. The one with the IVZ as their gamer tag. Lovely tackle from Stefanio. Petio, who manages to pick up the ball with that anchor play style, manages to win the ball back for his team. Capone, Polgish once again on the ball in the midfield. Lovely ball over the top. That is absolutely gorgeous. But unfortunately, through some good defending, some great defending, they managed to cut that ball out, get it back to the goalkeeper. Lovely stuff. Nox Rafa playing the ball back. Relentless, making sure he does his defensive duties. Cafu now. Shaz. Cafu once again, switching the play out wide to Toonsy. Cafu with the switch of play once again, this time to QQ. Toonsy playing it forward, looking for the head of Sentinel. Got the ball now, manages to find a little bit of room. Green time finish, can he get the ball across? The defenders managed to cut it out in the nick of time once again. Sentinel on the ball, gets a bit of space, takes a shot on, but well defended once again by Capri. Oh, and the referee's called a foul there. And Relentless doing very, very well here in this game. They have pushed Capricarolesque to the back lines time and time again. They've just been able to take that opportunity, that last kick of the ball. Don't get me wrong, Capricarolesque have had chances as well, and they might create one here. Good block from Shaz. Capone whipped to the back post all the way to Carcass. If he can find someone in the box, there's plenty of players in there. Wizix with... gets dispossessed. Petio Hoop. Little bit of space on the run now for Nox Rafa as Relentless come forward with the ball. Oh, the pass in field just too readable. Too easy to come across and cut that one out for Shushi. I'm not too sure if it was what Nox Rafa wanted, but either way, Capricarolesque can come forward with the ball once again. Warren switches the play out to Wizix. Warren again, Polgish now. The ball moving forward for Capri. Warren again. Moves the ball in field. Looks for Harwood. Haven't seen him on the ball too much today, but almost got on it there. Romaninho. Capone. Shaz manages to win the ball back. Sentinel now. Infield to Nox Rafa. Plenty of men out wide if he can find them. Oh, the pass just a little bit too light. Needed a little bit more on it. Polgish bringing the ball forward now. Capricarolesque going to want to try and get a goal before the half-time whistle. Going with smiles on their faces. Wizix plays the ball over the top to Carcass. It's Bailey! With an absolute bullet to put Capricarolesque in ahead before the half-time whistle. First blood has been drawn. And what an absolute rocket of a shot from that man. As the half-time whistle does blow, the 1-goal advantage going the way of Capricarolesque. The Battle of France. Well, the first battle has been won by Capricarolesque, but there is a war at stake here. Relentless have time to come back. But it's got to be said, what a finish that was. What a beautiful goal. Having a few issues with the stream here. Might have to switch over if we continue with that. But either way, the halftime team talks will come out. And there's a lot of positives for Relentless. It's got to be said. Lots of positives. Coming forward, they look fantastic. They're getting these fast break opportunities, but they just need to take them. And as we get into the second half, well, Capricarolesque will want to build on what they've gained. But Relentless, they're going to want to try and get a goal back of their own. We'll have to see if they can accomplish that. There is a large gap between these two teams in the standings, but in VPG, you know, you can look at the stats on paper all you like. At the end of the day, all it comes down to is which team is better on the day. Romaninho on the ball. Roulette whipped to the back post. Carcass heads it down to Bailey. QQ gets a tackle in. Nox Rafa gets it clear for Relentless. Nox Rafa once more. The run through. He's teasing on the back line sentinel. He's teasing that run through every time. If they can just find him, you've got to think that Relentless might get a chance here. Nox Rafa down to Crazy. Twisting and turning, looking for the optimal pass. Chooses to go out wide to Toonsy. Rafa once again down to Harwood across to Cafu. Crazy once again. Shaz. Lovely bit of skill, lovely bit of trickery, but Warren sees that pass coming, cuts it out again. The defensive line of Capricarolesque have been really good at cutting out these passes from Relentless and really not letting them get any passes in between the lines. Harwood. Ball forward to QQ. I think that's going to be Jay on the ball there. Dispossessed. Sorry, ball intercepted. Bailey. Down to Capone. Stefano. Ball moving faster now for Capricarolesque. You can feel they smell blood in the water, but that's a great interception from Crazy. And now maybe a chance to counter it. Oh, you know that wasn't what he wanted. You know that is not what Sentinel wanted. As the ball is played back in. Wizix. Ball played over the top. Harwood able to connect this time. QQ. Oh, lovely bit of trickery from that man. Lovely little hold LT back on the right stick towards your player's back, and he'll do a nice little 3-point spin. Bailey driving forward at the Relentless defence. Manages to win the ball back for his team. Now it's Pulgish. Can't get past Harwood. Very well defended there from the Englishman. Crazy. Ball played out wide, but there's a bit of space for QQ. Man at the back post, if he can find him, chooses to go short. Pecchio, who whipped in Romaninho, of all people, the left back, doing what is needed, getting it behind for a corner. Nox Rafa whipped in at the near post. Harwood nods it on. Harwood with a chance! And it goes in. That man gets a massive goal for his team to bring it back at level peg into 1-1. And they will ask questions. Capricarolesque, how has that gone in? How has that gone into the back of the net? But Relentless will not care. They will take points wherever and whenever they can get it. And they might have a chance at taking a massive point away from the 8th position in the table. And with just 22 minutes left on the clock, you best believe that Capricarolesque want to bounce back here. Wizix, Carcass, Warren, Capone, Stefanio, Pulgish on the ball, twisting and turning, trying and testing. Can't make anything happen. Headed down from Jay to Nox Rafa. Capone puts a tackle in. Brief pause from Relentless. Ball played back. And Capricarolesque, you feel they're a little bit nervous here. Maybe a little bit on the back foot. As the underdogs in this game, doing a fantastic job of putting pressure on their fellow French neighbours. Capone, Warren, Pulgish, Bailey with a chance. Shot comes out, falls to Stefanio, blocked maybe by his own teammate. They just need to get the ball clear here, Relentless. And they finally do. As the clock ticks down, the chances are going to get tighter and tighter. But you've got to feel like chances might come. The teams might get a little bit shaky at the back. Ball whipped in, no one home. Maybe a little bit of miscommunication there between the right back and the rest of his team. Maybe also a case of potential nerves. Shaz takes it down nicely. Romaninho. That will be a foul. Play on from the ref, but lovely little dummy there. Carcass on the ball. Lovely skill. Takes the shot on. And that is a absolutely massive goal for Capricarolesque as they regain their lead. 2-1. An absolutely sublime bit of play from the French side. And with just 8 minutes until the full-time whistle is blown, Relentless have got to put everything forward now. They've got to throw that press up high, and that makes you feel there could be goals down the other end if they aren't careful. Bailey, he's been brilliant today. Fantastic trickery, making the defenders second guess every time. One last throw of the dice for Relentless. Going to try and get that 1 point. Nox Rafa plays it in Sentinel. Chip ball to Harwood. Down to Jay. Cleared away. Peccio who tries to put it in but can't quite make it happen. QQ tries to go past Carcass. Potential for a play on there. Feel like he'll feel a little bit hard done by not to get the referee's advantage. Peccio who on the throw-in. Harwood nods it on. Carcass clears it away. Only as far as Peccio, who gives it to Rafa. Oh, chooses the wrong option. Ball intercepted by Capricarolesque. That's a nice nod forward to Harwood, and the referee's called the full-time whistle. Capricarolesque will pick up the 3 points, and they will be absolutely over the moon with that. Relentless, you've got to feel a little bit bad for them. They absolutely gave everything there. The goals were, you know, you can say whatever you like about the goal for Relentless. Maybe it should have gone in, maybe it shouldn't. But Harwood was in the right place at the right time, got the finish. And then Capricarolesque, well, they just bounced back faster. They said, we're not going to be taking 1 point here. We want all the points. And, well, they managed to get them in the end. The final scoreline reads Capricarolesque 2, Relentless 1. And that is not all we have coming up tonight, though, ladies and gentlemen. We've got PMI Esports versus Talk coming up after this break.
Are you ready?
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the VPG Esports Premier. My name is George Overton, as always, and we are ready for the second game of the evening, PMI Esports versus Talk. It should be a great game. It is Spain versus Iceland. I think that is the right flag that I'm thinking of. And Finland, not Iceland. My apologies. And these are the teams that we are looking at. So, seeing the squads once again, Talk going for that 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, I think, formation, the one with the CDM centre mid cam, and PMI Esports going for that solid 3 at the back formation with the 2 CDMs. So let's run through the teams real quick before we get into the game. We've got Juan in goal, Marchi, Valdi, and Alvarez at the centre back positions, Kretitos at the CDM with Raven, Joan Lukaku at the left mid role and German at the right mid role, Bazan at cam with First Star and Rayo at the striker roles. And for Talk, we have got, obviously, like we said, the 4-1-2-1-2 formation. We've got El Gibbo at the goalkeeper role. We've got Scottish at right back with Mr. Sulko at centre back with Thudson. Niggy at the left back role with Mensa at the CDM. Jay Tasku at centre mid with Joe Kitchen alongside him. Adam Squire at cam with Dubax and Ego Apina at the striker positions. Lots of names that I actually know in here. Jay Tasku, I actually commentated on his Ultimate Team games, I think it was, about 3 or 4 years ago. So that's a bit of a crazy reunion, I guess you could say. Joe Kitchen's in there. Ego Apina. It's lots of classic throwback names that I've obviously seen that are playing in the tournament. But yeah, some brilliant players on the side of Talk, and in 6th position alongside PMI Esports in 8th. Should be a fantastic game. And if we go and have a quick look at the league table, just to clarify that, just to have a look. Yep, Talk. Well, this table says Talk are in 6th and PMI are in 5th, but we'll go based off what the up-to-date graphics say. 6th versus 8th should be a massive game. Lots on the line. I think that PMI. I think it's PMI that I have the stream up for. They're currently in a game versus PC. Oh, sorry, it's Talk that I have the stream up for. Currently 0-0 in the 92nd minute versus PCS. I think it's going to end at the full-time whistle 0-0. It will. So, obviously, a big draw there. We'll have to see how that implicates on the table. I'm not too sure where PCS actually are on the table. We did see earlier they were 13th, so 13th taking some points away from Talk in 6th is pretty massive. Not too sure if that was just a friendly game or whether that was a league game, but either way, that is very interesting to say the least. But yeah, these guys should back out of their match and then we'll probably get straight into it, which is very exciting. Obviously, looking forward to commentating on this game. Our previous one was a big win. A very big win, to be honest, for Capricarolesque. They beat Relentless 2-1, scored a big, I think it was 85th minute or something like that, winner. Massive goal. I don't think anybody really was surprised to see them win, but Relentless managed to equalise it in around the 70th, 80th minute, that kind of timing. So, you know, big goal for Relentless, but Capricarolesque managed to come back out on top. But yeah, PMI versus Talk. Let me know in the chat who you guys think are going to win this one. But before we get into the game, we've got a few minutes before the teams get into their slots, so enjoy this message from our sponsor.
Are you ready?
Create a post to trial for a team.
Meet new players along the way.
Find the perfect team to suit you.
Sign your first contract.
Play your first competitive game. Grow your following and build your legacy. Virtual Pro Gaming available on iOS and Android.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the VPG Esports Premier. We are here for PMI Esports versus Talk. Should be a massive game. Finland versus Spain. Lots of big names that will be wanting to take the 3 points home to move further up the table. I don't know if I'll be able to play the audio in-game because I believe Talk have got in-game music on. Not too sure though. I think I did hear J. Cole. So we'll have to see about that. It might just be music they're playing on their Spotify though. But either way, the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. Yes, I have a great eye for the formations. I'm right yet again. Mensah at the CDM role. Very interesting. Scottish at the right back role. A big task for the right and left back. They've got a lot of ground to cover, and you know it's only natural for their players to get tired in game. Just waiting on Joe Kitchen to get in and get things going for Talk. There we go. I believe PMI are going to be sending the invite as the home side for this match. Surprised to see that Talk in Division 5. Maybe they don't play online games. Maybe they just play as a squad for VPG and do friendly and practice matches. Don't play too much online. If not, I'm sure they would be in the top elite division. But let's see what this game has to offer. Such a close one in terms of rankings and on paper in terms of where the table is at currently. So we'll have to see how this one goes down. If you had to ask me who I think would win, well, I do not have a clue. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Even if you're lurking, I want to hear from you. I know there are a lot of lurkers about. Who do you guys think are going to win? Talk or PMI? Massive match. Hopefully we get that invite sent from PMI soon. But yeah, it's been a good game day 3 of match week. Game week 2 match week. Match day. Oh my god. I'm struggling now. It's getting that time of day where you know you've done everything you've got to do, and it's just down to this last game, and then we hit the sack. But PMI versus Talk, they're ready. They've got their positions in. They've got their kits on. Their kits selected. Aberdeen away kit for Talk. And PMI Esports in the Fulham home kit. Hopefully we do see that come through. If not, I'm going to be very confused. But we know who the players are for both teams, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let's see if we can get that game sound up. Nope, they've still got music on. Let me see if I can change the stream input, actually. That will probably be get the other stream up from the other team before we run into game. I'm sure Rayo's got things set up properly. No offense, Scottish. I'm sure you're doing your best, my friend. Let me quickly jump on here. Prage, no ads. God. Come on, Peter Crouch. Why you got to do me like that? It's fine. It's fine. Only 30 seconds on those, so we shouldn't miss any of the game. Don't really want to be showing betting when we're sponsored by a site for that, but you know, PMI versus Talk, 8th versus 6th, should be a massive game. I'm just waiting for this advert to go away, then we can get straight into things. Sorry, Peter Crouch, we don't care about you today, buddy. Right, here we go. PMI Esports versus Talk. PMI are going to be in the black kit, Talk going to be in the pink. Let's get this underway. Let's see if we can get some game sound. We can. Fantastic. Thank you very much, Rayo. Oh, okay. They've got the in-game commentators on in Spanish. That's not good. Joe Kitchen. Igor Peanut. Cresitos with the tackle. And now it's Studson. Niggy on the ball. I had the desktop audio muted the whole time. I know you guys couldn't hear it, but yeah, the Spanish announcers are on, so we can't unfortunately have the gameplay behind it. So Igor Pina now down this left-hand side for Talk, cleared away. Mr. Salco with the header. Crisito manages to get there, but Joe Kitchen will regain the ball. Raven now back to Alvarez. Valdi. 3 at the back formation for PMI. The ball has been played long. There is a man at the back post. First star. If he can find him in the middle, he can. Massive save. Rebounds to Bazan with the goal to put PMI up 1-0. Very early on in this game. Talk will not be happy. They will not be happy with conceding a goal this early. But wow, PMI with a fast break. And okay, it's a rebound. It's a difficult goal to save. They will definitely take it. Igor Pina to Adam with a shot. Joan Lukaku manages to clear the ball up, manages to regain the ball for his team. Good defending from PMI. They're going to need to do a lot of that in this game, but the question is, can they capitalise on their chances? Well, they have already with just the 1 goal. Will they get the second? PMI going to want to try and get that equaliser. Ball whipped in, cleared away by Juan Lukaku. Dubaks to Igor Pina. Nice bit of skill. Tackle comes in and cleared away by Valdi. Well defended once again by PMI. Joe Kitchen gets the ball back. Raven with the block, the interception. And cleared away. Mr. Salco looking a little bit like PK there with that hairstyle. Played up long by Jay Tasku. Niggy. Igor Pina. Raven almost knocked over, but manages to compose himself and find the interception. Mr. Salco out strengthening once again. Joe Kitchen. Igor Pina gives the ball away. Raven with the tackle, but wins it back. Adam on the ball. Raven with another massive tackle. He's been involved in the thick of it already. We're only 23 minutes in. Bazan. Out wide to German Molongo. Rayo gets tackled by Thudson. Niggy once again. Thudson on the ball. Back to that man. Mensah now. Bazan with the tackle. It's dangerous losing the ball here. Bazan, plenty of plays in the middle. Salco cuts it out, gets it away. Germano Longo manages to get ahead in there, but can't do enough. Cleared away by Talk and back into possession of PMI. First start. Goes for that power shot. It's a screamer if it goes in, but Gibbo says no. A massive save denied by the goalkeeper. Mr. Salco wins the header. Also doing his defensive duties and doing them well. The captain of the side. Oh, sorry, that's Scottish. Mr. Salco in the heart of the defence. Let's say that in the heart of the defence. That's very meaningful. Marchinator. Ball played up. Mensah heads it away. Raven to Rayo. Looks for the following up pass, but can't quite find it. Crisitos can't find the pass. Joe Kitchen with the interception. Plays it to Igor Pina, who twists and turns. Manages to find a way back to Thudson. They manage to hang on to the ball here. Talk. Joe Kitchen once again. Long searching ball all the way to the other wing for Scottish, the captain. Dubaks to Igor Pina. Crisitos puts a foot in and puts it in well. Manages to win the ball for his team. And now it's been cleared away for First Star. Now it's Rayo, one of the top goal scorers in the league. Mensah puts in a big tackle. Stops him from getting that ball. And now maybe a chance for PMI to counter-attack. Joe Kitchen, Jay Tasku. Mensah to Jay Tasku, but once again Raven cuts out the play, gets the interception once more. Rayo currently sitting in 4th, or tied 2nd you could say, for top goal scorers in the league as of the start of the day. Will he get a goal here in this match? You'd like to put your money on it, but we'll have to see. Jay Tasku, Dubaks, good tackle by Crisitos. Ball played upfield to First Star. Mr. Salco puts a foot in. The referee says there was some foul play, and the foul will be given. Valdi, Alvarez, Rayo now. Plenty of players forward for him to get assistance from. German Molongo with the shot. Easy enough for Gibbo to collect and clear up field. Joe Kitchen, Mensah, now Jay Tascu, Dubax moving the ball up through the line, but Alvarez clears it away, and that will be the half-time whistle, where PMI Esports are ahead 1-0 at the halfway point. Talk are going to be a little bit disappointed with themselves, don't get me wrong. They're going to be disappointed to concede that goal, but they haven't really had too much going forward so far. They've had a few chances, but unable to really get many shots on goal. They're going to want to try and do better off that in the second half because, well, PMI hitting them on the counter-attack more often than not. So that's what they've got to look out for here. They've got to look out for that counter-attack. But apart from that, PMI haven't really been coming at them other than in the counter-attack and form. It's always a ball played long, and you know that's the hardest thing about playing the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow is your wing-backs get forward, you see the M drifts forward a little bit, and all of a sudden you're getting attacked wide, and your two centre-backs are alright, they have good pace, but they don't have the same amount of pace as Rayo. But we'll have to see. Chance for Talk to come forward. Adam plays the ball forward. Valdi reads it though and clears it upfield. Just boots it long, gets it clear. And the referee says there was a foul in there. So PMI will get the ball back in their own half. Cresitos clears it upfield all the way to German Molongo. Looks to play it inside, but Thudson does well. Talk really going to want to try and get an attack down early on in this half. They're going to want to try and get a goal as soon as possible. But right now, this PMI defence, they are just absolutely rock solid. Dubax, Jay Tascu, Adam now. Dubax once again on the ball. Mensah shifting the ball fast here, but maybe too fast for their own good as Bazan manages to win the ball back through an interception. Beautiful. Ball played towards Rayo, but Mr. Salco does well once again. Manages to win the ball back for his team. Ball played forward. Jay Tascu. Just past the halfway line now. PMI started to build up to this attack. Igor Pina, nice bit of skill. Great shot, but a massive save from Joan as he manages to get both hands behind the ball. And now a crossing opportunity for Igor Pina. Whipped in at the near post. Cleared away by Valdi. Adam heads it down. Doesn't fall to any of the Talk players, though, as the ball is played forward. Joe Kitchen with the header. And heads it again, does well. Resilient defending from the PMI man, from the Talk man. Igor Pina tackled. First Star wins the ball back. The play on will be played. And yeah, the referee's going to give the free kick for that one. One goal to nil. Just one goal in it. That's all that stands between PMI and Talk. Can Talk find a way to get back into this one? We're just 30 minutes left on the clock. German Molongo plays it back towards Bazan. It's a nice pass. Jay Tascu reads it. Finds the interception. Niggy. Adam. Now Dubax. Jay Tascu runs forward. Chooses not to go for the pass. To go for the dribble instead. Dubax finds a little bit of space. Lovely little elastico into the three-point turn. Igor Pina might have got a schoolyard goal out of that one, but the goalkeeper was wise to the situation, manages to get hands on the ball. Nice and simple. Kitchen to Adam, to Igor Pina now, looking for the man on the wing, plenty of space, maybe they've overcommitted. Adam, it's a fine pass, but it's a fine save. Matched just by the effort. The goalkeeper comes out on top once again. Been the absolute hero here so far for PMI. Talk now, though, with a chance from the corner. Marches and Ator does well. Mensah, ball played to the back post. Mr. Salko tries to get his head on it, but can't. And you got to feel like there is a big chance coming here for Talk. If it wasn't just then, well, we'll have to see if they get another one just like that. Scottish, the right back, plays it all the way back to Adam Squire, to Joe Kitchen, who takes a shot on, blocked by Valdi. And now they can come forward once again, PMI. One more goal would definitely seal the win. I think they seem a bit comfortable here. They seem comfortable on the one goal so far. We'll have to see if the chance for the second arises. German Molongo, first start. You know that Rayo will want to get his goal in this match. You know he will. So he'll be telling his team to bring the ball forward. Marcheninator. I'm going to pronounce that differently every time until I actually can read all the letters. Ball whipped in. Cleared away by Marcheninator. I think that's how it's pronounced. Joe Kitchen with the tackle. Niggy. Alvarez with the interception and cleared away. Well clear. Bazan wins the ball back for his team. Juan Lukaku. Maybe a switch of play. Rayo wins the header. Good header at that. German Molongo. Dribbles back for Raven. Back to Alvarez. They know that they don't have to force things here. They can take their time. And that stat we just saw was pass completion, pass percentage. Is that offside? The referee hasn't raised the flag. Rayo one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Massive save from Gibbo to keep his team in it. Just 1-0. There's still a chance, but they'll have to defend this corner. Being whipped in by PMI. 12 minutes left on the clock, not including stoppage. Valdi puts it in for his team. Tries to clear it away, but only as far as a teammate. Ball played upfield, but unable to do anything with it. And now they look to come forward, PMI. I'm not too sure where the names above the heads have gone, but they have indeed disappeared. Which is a little bit annoying. The ball played out wide to the left back, and now bringing the ball forward. Switch of play out wide. And now the right back has a chance to get it in there, but might just take this opportunity to hold the ball up. Ball played back all the way to the defenders once again, and they know that they're winning. They know they don't need to force this. Chance though. Ball looked to be played through to Igor Pina. Couldn't quite find it. Twist and turning. Man out wide if they can find him. Ball being played between Joe Kitchen and Jay Tasku. Ball whipped in. Mr. Salko there. Can't quite find it. Scottish heads it down to Tasku. Kitchen. Now it's going to be... Oh, lost possession of the ball. It's a free kick. It's a free kick on the edge of the box with just 4 minutes left on the clock. Or 3 minutes, 2 minutes left on the clock. Added time still to come. Igor Pina, is he going to take the shot on? Or is he going to go for the pass? He takes a shot on straight into the wall. They'll need to recover it here. And they do. Thudson. Play to Adam. Adam to Igor Pina. Looks for the pass down to his teammate. Takes a shot on. Cleared away by Raven into touch. For a corner? For a corner kick. Igor Pina, the man on it. Surely they've got to come up with some different corner tactics here than just whipping it at the front post. Let's see. Whipped more centrally here. Marcheninator manages to clear it away. Niggy wins the ball back for his team. Thudson all the way to Mr. Salko. Looks to pull it back. Falls to Jay Tasku. Igor Pina double step over. Falls to Jay Kitchen. It's ping-ponging around the box. Cleared away. And that will be the full-time whistle being blown. PMI Esports 1. Talk 0. Well... It was a crazy game. It really was a crazy game. It could have gone either way, to be honest. Talk were attacking. PMI Esports, once they got that first goal, I don't want to say they took the foot off the pedal, but they played it smart. They played it. They knew they had the goal. They knew they had the 3 points if they could just hang on in there. Talk, they were very, very close. There were a few chances in there, but Juan, he held on strong and he did the job for his team. You've got to say, though, Gibbo with a couple of massive saves as well. Both goalkeepers should go home happy with that game. They definitely performed well. They definitely put in a good shift for their teams. Did that game go how you guys at home expected it? PMI going to be the team picking up the 3 points over Talk. 6th versus 8th, or 5th versus 4th or 5th versus 6th, whichever one it was on the league table at the start of the day. Well, now we have the answer decided. PMI Esports move up on in the table and talk. Well, they'll have a lot to talk about at the end of the day after that performance, I'm sure. But that is all we have time for here at the VPG Esports Premier. Another game week down. We've had some wins, we've had some losses, we have had some draws. We had one draw. I think that was on Tuesday. And as much as we don't like to see it, it does happen. But either way, fantastic game week. It has been an absolute pleasure as always. Big thank you to Duel Masters. Big thank you to VPG as always for putting the game on and, you know, making FIFA Pro Clubs, or FC Pro Clubs, should I say, a better place. If you want to get joined and want to try and join a Pro Clubs team, you want to sign up, make sure to go download the VPG app. It's available on the Play Store or on the Apple Play Store, the Apple App Store. I think that's what it's called. I'm not too sure. I don't have an Apple phone. But either way, go download the app today. It's where champions play. Make sure to do that. Also, join the Discord if you want to get involved, because everything goes on in the Discord. Plenty of discussions, revolving pro clubs and free agents and stuff. Go get involved in there. Other than that, that's all we have time for today. Hopefully you enjoyed. We'll see you again next Tuesday. Enjoy your weekend. Travel safe. And as always, we'll see you very soon.